How are you doing out there, YouTuber? CyberneckShark here with another new video just for you. So let's go right into this video and see what it's about. So the other day, unfortunately, we lost another awesome character actor, Mr. Harry Dean Stanton. Now, Harry Dean Stanton was born in Kentucky back in 1926. Unfortunately, like I said, he passed away a couple of days ago at the age of 91 at Cedars-Sinai Hospital in Los Angeles. Now, he was an awesome and excellent character actor. He was in so many movies over the last 50 to 60 years that were just such great, even small and yet cameo and yet just big number one parts in any film he was in. He was just the type of character actor that no matter what movie you put him in, he was just so good. He always played his characters very well, always very in depth, and he was just an awesome and excellent actor. Now, he had quite a few, like I said, films over his acting career. And, I mean, he was even in films up to this year that were coming out that are even, maybe even going to garner him an Oscar nomination for how good he was in it. Now, Harry Dean Stanton, like I said, was a character actor, and he was just awesome. And like I said, he was in a ton of movies. Also, he was an awesome person, too. Everyone that knew him loved him, liked him, thought he was a great guy, and that he was just an awesome person. But a few of the films I feel that stick out the most of all of his films are as such. So, the first one that comes to mind that I feel is probably one of his most prominent films was Pretty in Pink. Now, Pretty in Pink you might recognize from, it is a 1980s film that John Hughes produced and directed, and he basically plays Molly Ringwald's father in the film. And that movie made him kind of a big icon in the 80s because he played, Molly Ringwald's father. But at the same time, his character in the film was just so well directed and so well done that you really felt like he really was her father in the film. And that really, put an image into people's minds of who Harry Dean Stanton was and showing how good of a character actor he was. Now, like I said, he had a few other films I feel that he really was like, those were his movies that really made him stand out. And the other film I could think of that he was a big standout in was an awesome film in the 1980s as well called Repo Man. Now, Repo Man was an Emilio Estevez film, and from my recollection, when I first heard about it and saw it when it came out in the 80s, I thought it was kind of a like sci-fi type of horror type of film. But it's not. It's a completely different type of film. It's actually a drama, almost thriller slash like coming of age film. And once again, Harry Dean Stanton, he was like the number one actor in the film. He really brought to life his character in that film. And it was just such an amazing film. And him playing off of Emilio Estevez, they worked so well together and just made that movie the amazing movie that it is today and that we remember from the 80s. Like I said, he's also had a lot of cameos in different films. Like, for instance, his cameo in Avengers 1 was awesome. It was so hilarious. He's like, I don't know if you're going to be able to wear any clothes when you shrink down until you shrink down back to the regular size. And I was like, that was like the most perfect little cameo in a film. I thought it was awesome. Probably one of his best cameos. But another awesome film I feel that he's also really known for is the 1979 sci-fi film Alien. Now, everyone pretty much knows what Alien is. A Ridley Scott film, Sigourney Weaver. I mean, so many awesome people in the film. Just so many, amazing characters in the film, but his character, which I don't feel he got enough, like, on-screen time in the film, but at the same time, that character actor he portrayed in it was amazing and fun. And you feel sad for him when he gets killed in the film. And you're just like, no, not Harry Dean Stanton! And you're just like, he's so awesome! Why did you kill him off? Because he's so, cool. But his character in that was just real fun as well. Just all around cool guy. And, you know, it's just one of those roles, once again, that I said, you know, think that his characterization, his acting was just so good. And it was one of his earlier films, too. So, I mean, he really hadn't had a ton of acting experience. I mean, he did bit parts and characters in different films. But that particular one, I felt that was one of his defining roles. We also have him in an other awesome movie. The awesome Cool Hand Luke as well, which came out in 1967 with the awesome Paul Newman. Another, like I said, another small bit part, but just an amazing role in the film. Great characterization, like I said. Just another film that really showed how good of a character actor he was, and just an actor in general. But you know, he's done so many, like I said, so many different movies, and you can't get enough of him, because once you watch him, you're like, wow, I can't get enough of Harry Dean Stanton. He's just so awesome. So he was a huge loss to the acting community, to the film industry. He was a great delight to see in movies over the years. Just an awesome person and actor. He even lent his voice to an awesome cartoon film back in 2011 called Rango, which was a really good, awesome cartoon CGI film with Johnny Depp playing the main character. Just an all-around fun film. But he lent his voice in that, and it was wonderful. It was awesome. Loved it. Thought he did an amazing job in it. Just an all-around a great performance once again. Even, you know, doing just a voiceover. You could still, even in his character, you could feel his acting ability. And I really appreciated it, you know, and I thought it was, you know, a great performance once again, you know, so. But yeah, once again, sad day in the film industry. Once again, losing another awesome character actor. He really reminds me, or Stanley Tucci really reminds me of Harry Dean Stanton being a character actor. And I love Stanley Tucci. I think he's amazing. And Harry Dean Stanton and Stanley Tucci, I feel, are very similar. You know, great actors that usually get bit parts, but they're so good at them that you don't care that they're short. You just love them anyways. And that's how Harry Dean Stanton was. He was awesome. And like I said, horrible, tragic loss to the film community. And he will always be remembered in his films because his films were amazing. And he was an amazing person. So that's it for this tribute video, folks. As always, thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe if you're new. As always, keep your eyes out for any new or older videos you might not have seen yet. And as always, please leave comments down below. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see reviewed, or you had an idea for a different video you'd like to see. And if I like it, I might use it. And as always, catch you next one.